Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is me, and over there, over on this side right there is Miss Lisa Mingus. She's joining me today. We were going to have one other person join us, but she got company, so she's not going to be able to join us. I think she's going to be watching. So I have got some new gel. I don't want to call them a pad. They're just little shapes in the gel, like the gel pads are. And I want to try them, but I took out my markers, so I'm using that. I'm going to be using that on them. And let's see what Miss Lisa's going to be doing today.
Today, I'm going to be working on page fillers for a journal. This is the digital kit that I got. This is going to be for my niece's wedding gift. So I want to put some original papers that I have made, and I will be using, hopefully, I made myself a stamp out of cardboard, and this is fabric that was on the dress that my mother wore at her last wedding. That was the wedding number three. She kept killing them all. Not really. They died of old age, but except my dad. My dad died young. But anyway, this has got a nice texture to it, and I'm not sure how it's going to react on the plate, but we're going to find out. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
That sounds fun. What you say we get after it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm going to pull out some colors here, and I'm going to work right here on this flower first. Let me put it in my palm and see if y'all can see that. That's what I'm going to work on first.
And
But
I'm
since the
getting
other ones
Chad up here for us. Okay, I got Chad up.
there we go. This up here so y'all
Hi,
can see it better.
Teresa.
There's Miss Teresa. That's
Teresa's
all I'm
going to say
seeing right
goodbye
now.
to me.
Yeah.
I've been missing y'all. I tell you, when you have surgery and then you have to catch up, boy, is it a lot of work.
It's rough.
Yeah, it took a little bit, for sure.
Now this is going to take a little bit because these are brand new and they're slick. It's like it's really not even taking the paint. It's so new. Probably should have played with these before I did this, but I wanted to use them for the first time here with y'all. Make y'all feel special.
We are special.
This is true.
Very, very special. All
Mm,
right. Y'all hold your breath. Let's see what we get.
I want to see what you get. I cannot wait to see this.
I actually kind of glued it a little bit, but then I went back and sewed it because I was afraid it would ravel really bad.
It unravel, yeah.
Oh, look, it's going to pick it
Oh,
up.
that is pretty.
Ooh,
That looks good, girl.
I'm going to have to let it dry. I wish I had
Yes,
more than one plate, but then I wouldn't have anywhere to put it, unfortunately.
yeah. Well, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I think everybody has a hair dryer that has a cool setting, and they just blow dry it dry real quick.
Well, I've got a fan and I do have a blow dryer, but I'm a little bit reluctant. I don't want to ruin my plate accidentally.
By actually keeping it, not turning it to cool.
Well, I mean, my hair dryer's old. I don't know that it's gonna
Behave
be
itself.
safe. How safe it'll be.
Yeah, this is true.
But I think these are gonna turn out all right.
Well,
I'm
I know you're
excited about
concerned,
that.
but that's a beautiful print there.
Yeah, it is, and I think I'm going to pick it up with like light mocha.
I think that's going to pick up good.
I may even I may even use some of this ink on it, the sepia, before I
Yeah,
pick it up.
yeah.
I wonder. starting to get dry. I didn't
Yeah.
put it that thick, but let's see what this will do.
Pink. All right.
Just going to need water.
Okay. Where's my purple at?
Maybe wish I hadn't have done that. Let's see what happens.
That's okay, girl. There's more paper and more ink.
Well, I'm not going to sweat it. I mean, if I know what works and what don't work, I won't do it. I'll do it the right way. I haven't looked today, Teresa. I'll look and see. Are you making something pretty? Oh yeah, I annihilated it.
Oh man.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay because it's only paper.
It's only paper and
ink. And you got that stencil is wonderful. So
that I think it's going to work well.
I do too.
I think that's a winner.
Yeah.
I've got some old skirts that have some sunflowers on them, and I'm wondering about cutting that up because that sure will. It sure will pick it up. Now these will just be neutral papers. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I want a clothesline in here that drops down from the ceiling.
You know, I can understand that.
I really think that it might be very helpful.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Lisa. How you doing?
Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try this. This is cardstock. We are not using cardstock today. That is cardstock. We're not using cardstock today. Put this over here. All right, that's normal paper. Let's see what I can get off this.
All right. That's working.
Okay. I got this from the print, and I'm going to get me one color to cover it up with because I have a feeling that's how it's going to have to work. Let me get me a cream now.
I'm just lifting up some of this where it's a little bit heavy because it's outside of the print area anyway.
Yeah. Now, where is my little brayer at? There it is. I am just going to put this paint over here.
I'm glad you're okay, Lisa.
Yeah. Oh, I'm almost out of sand. I heard the squeak. You know when paint's running out and it goes squeak, and you're like, oh no, not that.
Yeah, when you hear that noise, you know it's time to get some on its way.
Yep. Move this over here.
The other day, Bill said, I need to order 2 more things. I said, why? He said, so I can get them tomorrow. I said, okay, well, I need some black and some white. He said, well, do you want the little bottles or the big bottles? I said, well, if you're buying them, I want the big bottles.
Hello.
He laughed at me. He said, that's what we always get you, isn't it? I said, well, yeah. bigger is better,
Mm-hmm.
especially in your base colors, I think.
There we go. Let's see if this will come off now. Let this dry a little bit. It put quite a few, much. Let me scrape some of this off. There we go.
As that mocha, where that mocha was still on there, it made it a little dark.
Did it?
Yeah, maybe I need to put the color down first. It's still interesting. I can still see pattern on it.
Yeah. If you put the color on it first, then you're going to get color on that stencil.
Well, I'm not real worried about it because I've still got plenty of fabric.
Okay.
I had a whole size 12 dress, so
yeah,
like I wasn't paying attention to the size. I thought, dang, I could have worn that dress. It would have been cute if I'd wore it to the wedding.
Yeah.
I was thinking she was smaller than that when she got married the last time, but she wasn't. She was just a little bitty thing. There towards the end, she was so tiny. She was wearing, they'd gone from over time a 16 down to a size small, so she was little.
Miss Teresa, what do you mean you got 30 new metallics for Christmas and haven't opened one of them?
Oh,
I know. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked.
You know, it's funny. I've used the things I got for Christmas, but I have stuff hanging in my closet that I have not done anything with that I should have.
Yeah.
So there is that.
Yeah.
He didn't really do that much on there. It didn't leave much on the stencil.
It's not. I'm not sure about these little stencils yet. They may be more like stamps. Maybe I'm supposed to treat them like stamps or something because it's not coming off. Well, it did, but not like I thought it would. Let me show you what I got there. Let me put some more because I've still got.
The coffee filter came out nice.
Did it? That's good.
Yeah, it did. I brought a couple up here. I thought, okay, maybe I could try some of those. And
yeah, just to see.
They're kind of nice to put in just to have, a variance.
Yeah, have a good idea, different ideas of what you want.
Well, I want it to be kind of. She's not a frilly girl.
Yeah.
She's more of a tomboy. Matter of fact, my girls are going over this evening and doing her makeup for her. They're doing their test run.
Yeah.
To make sure they've got the right colors and, to make sure they're not going to put too much, too little. They're pretty excited about it, though.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Well, everybody, I think the whole family is. We're all pitching in to try to help make it nice for her.
And here's the second pull off this. It come out better. First pull came off with more of the color of the pins.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad. Interesting.
Miss Teresa is going to do gel plates soon. I want a complete journal of her gel prints.
That'll be fun.
She wants a page of each color, but not sure how she wants to do it. How fun, Miss Teresa.
When I use gel prints, I usually sew, I will put the back to back and sew them together so that I've got one print on one page and one print on the other. And it works pretty good. I get good results with that.
Go ahead and wipe this off. I wonder if I should have cured these before I started. Put some stuff on them, but they're sticky.
You print both sides. That's good, Teresa. I do sometimes, but not always.
Let's see what we got here. Get this cleaned off in case I want to use it again.
You know, Darcy Sanders did a rainbow.
Yes.
Shaped waterfall journal, and it had the different colors, and it was really cute. That might be a good way to pull all that together.
Yeah.
Is to do, use like that rainbow idea, because it really was cute.
Well, with this, well, it did draw right on my. I'm not done. Don't act ugly. Just wipe you off.
I'm more likely to print on both sides of things I don't particularly care for.
That you don't like?
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that.
I do it. I do that. I will do that often.
Lisa, I hope I'm not speaking ugly to myself, but I think I'm going to have one of those days.
Well, you can try to use them a different way.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, because they're.
I just wonder if you could use them like on if you have like the acrylic, a little tiny acrylic that you put the cling stamps to.
Yeah.
Would it go on one of those and then you stamp your paint?
Yes.
On the plate. I mean, I
don't have my paints out, but I bet I could. We can do something, by golly. We can do something.
If in doubt, change
gears. If in doubt, change gears, girl. Change gears.
That did not lift the print as well as I would have liked, but boy, the colors are perfect.
Are they? Let's see.
That pink and peach blending together.
Yeah.
That's a pretty paper. That's pretty paper. I may come back over it with the stamp.
With the stamps.
Let's see what the green does.
Well, where did I put my acrylic pieces at? My stamping.
Okay, so Teresa's saying, I think I might do 2 colors. Put one color down, a stencil, put a page on top of that, and then take off the page and put another color through the stencil. Yes, that sounds like fun.
Let me try this flower again. I'm just going to put a drop of this sand on it. It don't need much more than that. Here we go.
I don't want a green bird.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put the paper on my big jelly plate here. That'll give it something to cushion up to. Oh, I love your stencils, Lisa.
These were just some inexpensive ones that I got for Christmas last year from my husband.
Well, they're gorgeous.
And I thought that I would be able to use those maybe with decorating pockets and things. So
Yeah.
okay, we'll get some flowers on there. Hi, Joyce. Joyce, I don't think I've met you. Yes, I have.
I
I
was
just
about to
haven't
say,
been. I don't think I've been to your channel though. I will. I will visit your channel.
well, the paint is drying awful quick today, let me tell you. This is just using it as a stamp. That's how it did. It kind of pulled off a little bit.
Yes.
So I don't know what I'm doing wrong today, folks, but we're going to try it. You only have a few videos up there, Joyce. You've been busy, so you should have a lot more up there, girl. I know you've been busy. Let me try
It's
this
not.
again.
It's not as easy as people think it is. That's for sure.
Not if you're wanting to do something specific. Let's try this here. I'm going to grab me out some more paint here. I told myself I was not going to use paint today. I did.
You
What
should
am I
never
doing?
say that if you let me play.
I am not going to say it again because I'm like, no, I'm going to use these markers. Well, these markers just ain't doing the job.
And sometimes it's like that, and I think it happens for a reason. I feel
Yeah,
like maybe you just need to be guided in a different direction.
yeah, it may be that I just, something wasn't quite right, and it's just not quite right. What did I do with the holder for these silly little things today? Whoops. Let me get this door closed. Forgot to shut the door. I'll be hearing my husband's humming.
Well, I'll talk to him. You know I will.
I know.
My husband will walk through the room when I'm watching somebody, and he'll say, "Well, that's so and so. Well, that's so and so," and it cracks me up that he knows who it is because of what time of
Yeah,
day it is, or he sees their desk. He always knows who Darcy is, and he knows who Carrie the crafter is
yes.
most of the time. But I think it's funny. He says he don't pay no attention to what I do.
No.
Yeah, right.
All
As
right.
his mother would say, Michelle, that's my tail. You're sitting on yours.
This is true.
She used to have all kinds of smart remarks and whips for anything you'd say. She had something to say.
She had something back.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. She loved doing it. She loved catching people unaware or off guard. She thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, some off the wall stuff that you'd look at her and go, "No, you didn't just say that."
Oh, the funniest thing was when she would have to go to the hospital.
Yeah,
They would call, for somebody to go and be with her because she had dementia.
yeah,
They would send her, and
yeah,
somebody would have to go and meet her. And
yeah.
there were several times that really nice looking doctors come in, and I had to apologize. Before they knew very much, they had already been embarrassed. She said, "Oh, you're really cute."
She was a flirt, huh?
She flirted with something terrible.
How funny.
I looked at her and I shook my head one day. I said, "You can't flirt with the doctors. They got a job to do." And she said, "I'm old enough to do what I want." I said,
Well,
"Okay."
told you, didn't she?
Yes, she did. She said, "What are you, my mama?" I said, "Sorta."
Kinda.
They'd tell her at the care center, they would tell her if she was acting up and not being cooperative. All they had to do was tell her that they were getting ready to pick the phone up and call me to come take care of the situation. And she decided real quick she didn't like that. She didn't want me coming over there. And one day she said, "Did they call you again?" I said, "No, not today." I said, "Should they have?" She couldn't remember. It was pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Now my mom wasn't like that. I mean, she stayed pretty much in character, even though she had dementia too. She didn't get like that.
Yeah.
But uh, we come to the conclusion that she she enjoyed flirting, before she got married. I mean, she got married at an older age too.
So
So
she was a flirt, huh?
so she was having herself a good old time.
Mm-hmm.
And boys were
Well, let's see if
sending
this is
them
enough
letters,
paint.
all kinds of letters. She was having a good time. That's no doubt about it.
Let me use this big one for that. That way I don't have to worry about it. Now this paint's drying quick. Let me just drop this one here. Okay.
I'll probably be like that when I get old. I'll probably be one of those loose lipped ladies. Unfortunately, I'll probably be the total opposite of what I am.
Well, I'm hoping that I am not one of them cranky women.
Well, I don't want to be cranky, but I hope I have fun. I hope that as I grow old and
You're happy.
I hope I'm happy. That's the main thing.
Yep. As long as you're happy, that's all that really should matter.
I know at a young age, between church and scouts and club groups and stuff, we would go to the what they used to call the nursing homes then. They don't
Yeah.
call them that now very much, but
Hmm.
there were people that I knew, and before they started losing their marbles, so to speak, and I was shocked, at how different they were, and it's like, okay.
Well, when I was younger, I went to a church that held the older people, and they were now in nursing care.
Yes.
And the stories you would hear about Miss So and So or Mr. Actually, it was always the men. I knew that, but it was always the men. Mr. So and So was caught doing the streak down the hallway this afternoon, and I'm just like going, "Oh, praise God, you didn't have me working this afternoon."
Yeah.
Because I did not want to see Mr. So and So in his all-togethers.
Well, I think that well, I worked with special needs children for
Yeah.
5 years, and we had streakers. We had streakers and strippers. Um,
Yep.
crazy, crazy.
You try to
You could
explain to them how it's not really appropriate to be.
right, but when they get to a certain point,
You might as well just hang it up.
you may not be able to reason with them.
Yeah.
That's what's sad when it gets to that point and they don't understand.
Yeah, they don't grasp what's going on.
Right, exactly. They don't understand, but yeah. I had to come to terms with seeing grown men running around naked because some of them were between they kept them there until they were 18, and then they would go to other facilities. And at that point in time, usually it would be just a nursing home, which wasn't really appropriate for their care. It wasn't what they really
No.
needed.
I'll tell you one thing, this stuff is coming out grungy. Oh, that didn't quite do what I wanted it to, but I'm learning.
Well,
Look at all this.
you're using something new, so it takes time.
Well, I'm figuring after it gets used, because they're always saying after you use them a while, then they mellow out. And these are brand new out of the package. So I guess I shouldn't strain too much over how they're acting.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the fun in getting new and different things is learning how
Yeah,
to do
you just
it.
never know how it's going to act. Just put, let me put a drop of this blue one. Here we go.
Oh, I should grab some envelopes.
You gonna do some envelopes? Or are you gonna do
Yeah,
brown?
I've always got envelopes around, but I will put an envelope in this. If I do this, I can get this in the center of that flower. That'd be pretty.
Yeah, this is just gonna take some while for them to get stampable. Because that turned out pretty good. That blue one did. Not bad.
That's cute.
Yeah, it didn't turn out too bad.
It almost looks like a pinwheel.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I mean, or you can make it into a flower of some sort or another. That could be cool. I wonder if we can do that. Let's see. Ooh, that is way too much paint, Jill. And you know it. Well, we're just going to have to just deal with it.
I always do either too much or too little.
Well, it's hard to tell with these baby ones because you just don't know. Well, we're going to get a purpley color out of this. It ought to be cute.
Teresa's asking, did you find the face impressions?
That's what I'm using, Miss Teresa. That is exactly what I'm using. I forgot to look up at chat. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah,
yep, I found them.
That's why I open it up. I look at the YouTube version versus looking at the StreamYard. So I won't be distracted by what I'm doing, but it's kind of weird because you have the time delay, a little bit of delay. Yeah, that's exactly what she's got, Teresa.
That's what I'm playing with.
And this is her first go round with them.
This is my first try. I got it last night, and I just was so excited. Let me put that aside to dry. Now let me put these aside.
I'm going to get up and grab envelopes. If y'all hear a lot of clanking, just disregard. It's just
disregard.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. She's just getting some stuff. Did I prep them? No, Miss Teresa, I didn't prep nothing. I am pulling them here. See this? Where's my camera? See? I am pulling the plastic off of them as I'm speaking to you. That's how I've prepped them. That's how prepped they are, Miss Teresa. They're going to get washed, and then if I need to do something else with them, then I will. But right now, they're getting what they're getting. Over there. Is this on my gel plate over here closer to me? I'm going to do this on the gel plate. No, flip it. Then I shall flip it. What was I supposed to do with them, Teresa? I know now that's a little late task, but hey. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah. Inquiring minds need to know.
We really need to know this, Teresa. Doesn't take much to prep them, just a thin coat of, well, I use Vaseline or baby oil. Well, I wish I'd have known that to go ahead and oil them beforehand, because I sure did. And that's why the paint's acting out, too. I can tell you that
Well,
right now.
and now you know.
And now we know. Inquiring minds needed to know, and now we know. Oh,
It's always good when you know something.
It is. Get some people who know something, then we're doing good. Let me get this spread out a little bit. I'm going to come up here on this. Where's that paper at? Goodness knows I need that paper. Over here. Quit drying up so quick. I'm just going to drop this on here. Praise God I was able to do it. Yay! Okay. Do it now. You want me to baby oil now that I've got them messed up? I might as well wash them and then baby oil them, Teresa. Oh, Miss Teresa.
You're going to be a lifesaver today.
I know it. Oh.
Who knew?
If I don't do something with them pretty quick, Teresa may try to come out here to Jersey and get me.
I know, Teresa. You want to drive to Jersey?
I'm using baby wipes, Miss Teresa. I've got a whole entire pack over here with baby wipes. I'm going to oil them after I get done today. I'll wash them up, get them done, and then I'll baby oil them. They can be all ready to go the next time. See it now. I'm going to have 3 or 4 plates over here so I can play. Goodness knows you can't have just one little plate with this fun stuff. Get that off there.
That's a sticky mess.
I can do it at any time, huh? I am washing it off. My little brayer looks like somebody, like a flag has already just, and it's scrunchy. You'd love this, Lisa. Look at this. Look at this brayer.
Yeah, this one's pretty nasty. I cleaned my other one, the smaller one that I was using last week or the week before. This one,
I'm not using that.
It's going to need to be cleaned soon.
Yeah, mine's going to get cleaned today after I get done. Well, if they're playing, we will do something about it. I don't want to use
You don't wash your stamps. Do you just wipe them off with the baby wipe when you finish?
These I wiped with a baby wipe, but they're not really coming clean. So I'll probably wash them with some Dawn, get them washed up, and then I will baby oil them after they're good and dry.
Yeah, that's something. It's grungy.
It's gonna be grungy.
That gold is wanting to stick up. The gold's saying, I'm gonna stay right here. Leave me alone. Why are you messing with me? Huh? Why?
Oh, you silly brayer. Get over here. Slap.
Spank it. For being naughty.
Yes. You're being obnoxious because you can, huh? You like getting on to me, Teresa. I know what that's about. I know what that's about. She likes it. She likes messing with me. Are you gonna stick or are you gonna stay on the deal? Are you ugly?
Because she can. That's because she can.
Because she just can.
Yeah, I know, Teresa. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to put some of that sepia ink on it, and I'm going to spray it with water and I'm gonna get that paint off that way. I'm not gonna sit there with tape and playing with it.
This here.
So you spray your stamps. It depends on what I've used them in. That if I use my stamps in acrylic, I put them in water right away. I don't wait.
If I was using my stencils, I'd have a bucket here of for the stencils to go into, but
I got this cute little thing from I ordered it from Walmart. My niece had one that they used when they were washing baby bottles, and it actually has a drain in the bottom of it.
that's
cool. Kind
cool.
of cool, and it collapses flat. So I thought, okay, I might get one of those. When I saw it at my sister's, I said, "Oh, get me one of those."
Yeah.
She said, "Well, it came from Walmart." It's okay. So I pulled my app up. I ordered it that day.
Yeah. That's what I did. I ordered these after Trish. We talked about last year, and last week, and I ordered these, and they came in yesterday. Well, you little bugger, come here. I know
Where
you're
do you
trying.
get? Who do you order them from?
It's called BLISK Blisk.
Oh, Blick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've ordered stuff from Blick before.
Yeah.
And you keep yours separate depending on how what you're gonna use them for. Is that right, Teresa?
Order from Yellow too.
Yeah, Blick. I get their advertisements. I try not to look at them because I don't need to buy stuff I really don't need to be buying stuff I don't need. And I can't say I got to be really good about using what I've got. So I got more stuff than I can store right now. So I got to.
I can understand that. I can understand that. I really can.
I need about a week up here with no interruptions, and that don't happen.
You don't see that happening, huh?
No, that just don't happen. And right now we're trying to help our oldest daughter. The transmission in her car's coming out.
Oh goodness!
It's already shucking parts. That one turned out pretty.
Yeah, it did.
Got a little bit of gold in it and a little bit of the green in the background, but that one's a keeper.
Would he get them all at the same time, Teresa?
Yes, I know. I know you miss him, Teresa.
No, she does.
My husband will ask me what I want, and I always, now that we have Amazon, I always have something in the Amazon wish list.
Yeah.
And so he can just go and look. If there's something that I want that I wouldn't just say, hey, baby, can I have this? You know, if it's one of those pricier items,
Yeah.
I always put it on there. And I've been getting some of it. So
well, that's good. Now, see, the bonder on this package does this, and it's so nice and so clean. It's such a nice little print. Blah. Mine looks like the yuck monster attacked.
well, you know, if you don't like it, you could always
Paint over it.
You could always go in and put some watercolor with it.
Well, the paint is just drying so fast today. It's not even funny. I mean, my little plate looks sad. Poor little plate. It's all grungy. doesn't know what to do with its little self.
It's a shame. That's what it is. It's a
It is.
shame.
And it's only half of it. I'm sure the other half is getting, making fun of it. Let's see if it's just because I don't got enough paint on there. It may be the issue here.
Joyce, when you stamp with paint, you're using it similar to a stamp pad. You can use your gel plate as what you stamp from. You can stamp from your gel plate to paper, or you can stamp directly on the gel plate. Sorry, sometimes I can't find words.
Oh, that's better. That did a lot better. I think I'm not putting enough paint on it, and so it's drying real quick. Let's try a different color.
Well, it may have been absorbing it and not
It may
wanting to
be.
release it.
Look at this purple one. I mean, it's better than the other ones. And it's not all together good, but it's not that bad either.
Yeah.
Considering what the other ones are looking like. I'm not going to complain. They're doing great.
They're going to be pretty. You're going to make them beautiful.
They're going to be beautiful as soon as I'm through playing with them. You like to do embossing on your plate, Teresa? That's why you prep your paint for your plates first, huh, Teresa? She's going to get on to me about this. Uh-oh.
I pulled my plate out and I put it up clean and moist. And when I pulled it out, I looked at it and I said, oh, man. I hadn't had it out since the last time we were gel plating together. And so I looked at it and I said, man, you looking pretty sad. So I went ahead and got some oil on it before I even turned my camera on for you. So I wouldn't be in the doghouse.
Now, I'm sorry. After looking at what I'm doing today, I'm not even going to say boo to you and your grind. Not a word. Because it's getting really, I'm going to have to switch my plate over. It's getting so cringy.
Hey, do you have mica? Do you have mica powder?
Do I have what?
Mica powder.
No, I don't have any. Have you tried it?
I've got some. I've not tried it yet. I was thinking about things in my closet.
Try any, Lisa. Oh, good night. You know what? Google it or look it up on YouTube and see if anybody. Check on Darcy if it's anything she's used it.
Yeah, I think she's used mica. Most people say you should use a mask because it's not. You don't want to inhale any of it. So I've got to figure out who I saw use it and go back to it. I've started when I watch something and it's something that I want to do. I've started saving it to a playlist so that I can go back and find it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I watch so much that I'd never be able to find it again.
Find it again?
Yeah. I have to confess, I do watch the YouTube.
Okay, let's see.
But I don't know what I'd do if I didn't. I don't know what I would do at that time.
Well, the thing is too is that you learn new techniques so you can try them.
Right.
Next time you're up there, you get to try them, so that's always fun too. Well, snails. Let me get this heart out again and play with it a little bit more. Play with that flower. I did a whole sheet with flowers. So now I'm going to play with the heart for a little bit.
You can always use hearts.
This is true. So I'm going to do some hearts here. Play with it a little bit.
Joyce, what style journals do you make? Do you make junk journals or nice journals? I mean, what's your style? I'm going to go look, but I won't do that until later.
Yeah. Let me throw this away. All right. I want red.
I hate watching paint dry.
I know. It's like it's just a waste of time.
It is a waste of time.
It's a time waster.
Irritating.
Well, at least yours isn't drying like mine is. I barely get it on something and it's starting to dry. I don't even have a fan on or nothing. It's just not a mind of its own today.
It's doing its thing.
This is true.
If you wonder why there's paint on my grid here, it's because I do this. While I'm waiting for my paint to dry, let's just see if we can't do something else.
Yeah. This here. Come on.
You should see that crazy woman over there in Louisville. You won't believe what she was doing. I have a neighbor that doesn't do anything to his yard. I mean, he has no grass. Everything is weeds. You know, in summer his stays real nice and green. They just keep it cut real short.
Yeah.
And I was out there picking up sticks, and he looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, "Yep, that's me, crazy."
That didn't do too bad. I think I'm not using enough paint. So I used a lot more paint on this heart, and it did pretty good. Went over the sides a little bit, but
yeah, I'm a junkie journaler too. I enjoy taking things that would have been ended up in the trash, and it just allows me to keep my budget friendly, and because that is a very important thing, especially when groceries that used to cost $100 a week are now $200 a week. For a family of 4, and one of them don't eat enough to feed a bird. Our youngest one, she's taking the shots, and she don't eat a whole lot. So, I think it's going to happen. My brayer's going to peel. Yeah, my brayer's going to peel, I think.
I know this one's going to peel. There's no way it can't. There's just no way.
I love it when it peels, especially if it'll peel off on paper. Yeah, I like to thrift too. That's how I've got more stuff than I need. But a lot of my storage stuff that I've got up here actually has been thrifted very wisely. I got my desk was originally priced at $80, and they were doing closeout, and I ended up getting it for $20, and they were like $180 online, brand new. And so I was pretty excited about that.
It's not bad.
Do you have something you look for particular, Joyce? I like thrifting too. I like finding odd stuff.
Yeah. I haven't been thrifting in a long time. Basically because I can't walk. The thrift stores are on hard concrete, and it's just hard. And they're not spaced out for a wheelchair.
No, they are not. And I know from taking my daughter when she had hip surgery, it was not a fun thing.
You just can't.
You really can't go. Would hook her chair, but it's funny. She's a good thrifter. I mean, she loves thrifting. The youngest one's not so much into it, but her thing is she's not a people person. You know, she deals with people at work, but she don't have to deal with people when she's not at work. So,
she'd rather not.
Look at that grungy envelope.
That's looking good. Nice and grungy.
It is grungy. It's wet too, boy.
I bet it is.
Putting that water.
Yeah.
But it'll dry. It'll be fine. It might try to curl, but It's not gonna hurt anything if it does.
No. Try some of this one over here.
All right, the address. I can't see the address no more. That's good.
Oh, no addresses are always good. You don't want to see that.
Our oldest daughter brings everything over here. She gives me everything to be shredded, and she leaves the bill pay envelopes in them for me. So I separate her stuff out because they get everything digitally, and then they get it in mail too. So it's just redundant.
Yeah.
But I told her, I said, "Well, I want the ones that don't have nothing on them." And she said, "Well, you got to take them all, Mama." If you
Young
want them,
lady, it's no
gotta
pick and
take 'em all.
choose. You got to take what you get.
I thought it was funny. I said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, wait till I tell you that."
Mm.
Yeah, I
Let's-
like finding. I'll buy clothes at thrift stores too. I mean, I don't like paying full price for anything, and
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me if I drop a size and I need to go get clothes. I'm perfectly content to go to the thrift store and buy them.
Me too. Only problem with me is that they don't come in my size. If you got something coming in my size, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
I tell you, with Zoe losing so much weight, we have taken size 4s, 3s, 2s, and then the extra large and extra large to Goodwill in the past 3 months.
Goodness.
She has lost that much.
Goodness.
She was looking at herself and she said, "I just got this, back in September." And I said, "Yeah, I know." And it was about, the sleeves were about 3 or 4 inches hanging past her hands, and
Yeah.
the bottom of it was almost to her knees. And I laughed at her. I said, "Well, sweetie," I said, "you don't realize how much weight you've lost." I just hope they're getting ready to wean her off the shot. I'm just hoping that, she'll stick with the diet plan and not,
Go back.
fall back into the old habits.
Yeah.
We'll see. She's lost weight before, but she gained it back because she would emotionally eat. So,
Yeah, I understand that.
Yep.
I could understand that completely.
Well, they found out she was allergic to the gluten. She has a gluten intolerance. They found that out, during the process.
Yeah.
And she's feeling so much better just because she's not bloated and everything all the time.
Yeah.
But I used to be, I didn't ever get up past the biggest I've ever been was when I was pregnant and I hit 200 pounds. And then I got back up to 200 pounds after being on a nice taper of prednisone. I blew up like a balloon, and I thought I was never going to get that weight off. It was bad. But right now, I wear mostly medium. And
Girl, I ain't seen a medium since I was in high school.
Well, girl, you and me both.
I have not seen a medium since I was in high school.
When I went through puberty, I went from being a little girl to Big Bertha. I mean, it was just like there wasn't nothing little about me. So, oh well.
It happens.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stress over it.
No, me neither.
I mean, I'm trying to maintain, what I'm supposed to for my blood sugar, and that walking, we're back to walking every day.
Are you back to walking every day?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll walk today because I've already got my steps in. I mean, I've had, let's see where I'm at. I've already done over 6,000 steps today, so I'm in good shape for steps.
You've made your steps for the day?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool.
Oh no!
Well, here's some more flowers and some more stampies I've done.
That's looking cute. I do like that little pinwheel looking thing.
The little pinwheel ones?
Yeah,
Let me pull it out and play with it some more.
if you cut those out and layered them with a little brats, the little tiny brats, if you put the pinwheel and kind of bent it up like petals,
Yeah.
you can make little daffodils.
Yep.
It would turn out really cute.
Man, today is my day to get paint just all over everything. Now, you don't need to be painted up.
Trying to pick this up and it's not. It's saying no. I'm not ready. I don't want to go yet.
Not quite ready yet. Let me have you. Come here.
Now I promised a pot roast for dinner. I'm gonna put that baby in the Instapot.
Yeah.
And say go go go.
There you go. That works.
I
love.
I didn't think I'd want one. You know, the kids had asked me if I wanted one. I said I didn't. Oh, it's a cross. I'm sorry. I thought
it looks like a pinwheel. It does. It does look
like a pinwheel, but I wasn't thinking inspiration that it was a cross.
Yep.
Thank you, Teresa. You got to keep it straight.
Yep.
You know?
Let me grab some more color here and see what I can do. See, Teresa, these are being loved on. They're brand new and they're getting love. They're getting loved.
All you need is love. Bow, 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 bow.
No. What am I doing? I'm getting this turquoise is what I'm doing. Bluegrass green. Now it works. Bluegrass green. Dot here. Little dot there. You want to go over there? That's fine. Come on. Little dot here. Little dot here.
I bet she will doodle on them. She would definitely do something else on them. I don't think she'll just take them just like they are. They'll have something added to them.
Oh, I will. I'll be doing something with them. I ain't figured it out yet. That's okay. I'm just having a good time getting to know them. This is a get to know you meeting, is what this is.
Unlike the Come to Jesus meetings, we're not fond of those always.
Yeah, we're gonna.
That's what my mama used to say when one of us was in trouble. Says, "You fixing to have a Come to Jesus meeting."
Oops! You knew you done on the line.
Oh, I knew I was in trouble when she said Lisa Diane. As soon as she said that,
I
was heading for the hills, boy.
Oh, I know. Because I went by Shelley growing up, and if I heard the name Michelle, I was in trouble.
When we were getting our paperwork filled out for our marriage certificate, I told Bill, I said, I'm not leaving Diane in my name. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm done with it. And he started laughing because he knew why. And when I told my mama, she started laughing. She said, you knew when you heard that you were getting ready to go to the corner or getting your butt paddled. I said, yeah, I did. Look at this one, Michelle.
That did good, Lisa. That turned out
with
real good.
The peach. That was with the peach, and then I peeped it up with gold. It had a little bit of the green on it.
Teresa, the biggest plate I got is my 8x10. And I didn't know if I wanted to play with that, but my brayer is in sad shape. I may be able to peel this bad boy off. I just may be able to peel it off. I don't know yet. I know this plate and me are going to have words. I'm going to have to use tape before I can even use a thing of baby wipes on it. That's how thick it is.
Yeah, mine's grungy over here in the corner. But that's
Uh,
okay.
my,
I'm
mine is
old.
just grunge, pure day grunge. Your 5x7 will work. This little thing will work. Now wait a minute.
You've got the five. You do have a 5x7. Isn't that what you use to
That's
put
what
your
I'm
paint
using
on?
right now. Is my little 5x7. I'm playing with the paint on it. And I could have had my 8x10 out, but I ain't got the room. Have paint, places to put the paper after you stamp on it, and then I ain't got the room, Teresa.
That's my problem. I don't.
I just
The way
ain't
I've
got
got my
the room.
desk set up, I don't have anywhere to put
Hardly.
stuff. So I just
Yeah.
keep stacking it up and hope it don't stick.
Amen.
That's why I was thinking. I know I've seen the people that are in like the UK. They use lines that drop down. They may be in their bathroom or whatever because they don't use dryers as much as we do.
Yeah.
And I think they're really cool, but they're pricey. I
Yeah.
mean, if I could find me a handyman, my neighbor could
Ooh,
probably make it if I told him what I wanted, but he's got so much other stuff going on and he's not that healthy anymore. I hate to bother him, but
bothering.
yeah, I mean, I hate to ask for a favor, but he's told me, he says, if you want to use my saw, I'll teach you how to use it, which means he's going to do it for me.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take advantage of him. I mean,
Yeah.
as neighbors, we have a good relationship. We talk, and if he's gonna be out of town, we watch his house. He watches ours, and he even watered our joint flower bed that we've created. He watered it while we were in Chicago during the fall, so I think that's pretty cool. I won't give him a hard time, that's for sure. Uh
There we
oh,
go.
I hit my camera.
Yep, I see it wiggling.
Wiggle 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 wiggle.
Wiggle. Wiggling.
I need to find just some lace and do some lace strips. That might be nice too.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't I don't have to go and buy any because I have lace. It's just a matter of getting it out.
I understand that because
Yeah,
I've got a
that's
bunch of lace.
that's definitely a jelly camera. It was on a jelly roll.
That worked. Hmm.
Slide
Kind of
that
like
leg
that
in.
idea. Let me slap this over here.
I'm surprised that my brayer hadn't peeled yet. This is usually what I'm doing when I get it to peel good.
Well, let's put it this way: when your paper that you're wearing off on is starting to look like it's peeling. Look at this, Lisa.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know
it's
that
getting thick.
my brayer is gonna be ready to go. Paint
Should I
on it.
pick it up with gold again over the white?
Go for it. Go for it.
That seemed to turn out. The gold seemed to pick it up pretty good.
Yeah. Is this wet or is this all dry? This is all dry. Good. Thirsty. I'm actually gonna get a baby wipe and try to clean some of this nonsense off here.
Teresa, when you're doing your gel prints, what kind of paper do you use to pick up with?
Oh, good night, Lisa. You got to see what I'm getting. Hold on, I'll pick it up with this wet wipe. Look at that grunge I am picking up just off the plate, wiping it down with the wet wipe.
Ooh. Ooh.
Isn't that nasty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah, you want to put it in a bottle and save it for something. I know better.
No, actually, you would be so proud of me. I came up here earlier in the week, and before I started doing anything, I started picking up stuff, and I threw away about my trash can. I use Walmart bags for the liner, and by the
Yes.
time I got up to leave that day, I had 4 full. So I was kind of
Goodness.
proud of myself. I thought I did pretty good that day.
Yeah, you did.
Because I don't always throw stuff away. If I think I could use it, I'll hold on to it. But
Sometimes we just hold on to too much. It's got to go.
and
You
that's I'm kind of there. I mean, I feel like I've got stuff I want to put in a place, but I don't have room to put them because I've gotten too spread out.
So she's using junk mail and or old bills and printer paper.
Yeah, and Teresa, I get them when I leave the doctor's offices. I get them to print my stuff because I'll have about 20 pages.
Yeah, free paper.
Well, I mean, our people use my chart, and I can look at it digitally. But good grief, if they're going to give me free paper, I'll take it.
This is true. One should never turn down free paper.
And I
Uh,
actually picked up some newspapers while we were in Boone over the weekend.
yeah.
In other words, you use your bookmarks as your pools. I use a little bit of everything. I've got some cardstock. I don't use it often because it's really too heavy for most of the things I like to do. I use the deli paper. I've got some of the wet strength tissue paper only because I was able to buy some from somebody who bought bulk.
Now, I was watching on YouTube. Somebody was using tea bag paper.
Well, I mean, if you drink hot tea, it's easy
No, this
to.
is like in sheets.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean it wasn't because of the coloring. It was on.
let's see if that's on Amazon.
It is. Yes, ma'am. I look because I'm like that's got to be a specialty order or something. But no, you can get it on Amazon.
Do you remember how
More things
many
to
pages and price?
It wasn't bad. I don't remember the number and prices or any of that silliness, but I'm lucky I remember my name. So what else do you want?
If,
Come on, Lisa.
um, one brand you can get 100 sheets of tea bag paper that's size 16.5 by 16.5, so it's squares
Yeah,
for $13.99. That's 100 sheets.
yeah.
And then there's others that are more expensive.
Hi. Hi, Miss Cindy.
Hi, Sandy. So you've been recording, and you've already had lunch because you're late. Well, that didn't do much for me.
No.
I probably picked it up too quick. That's on me. I'm making a mess.
Well, I'm cleaning mine up, girl, because we have been at it over an hour.
We have.
Yeah, I know.
We have.
We
You know what I
have.
think I'm gonna do?
What do you
I kind of like the texture that's on here right now. I am going to leave that
let
and
it
let it
dry?
dry.
Have
And I'm
fun like
going
that.
to go put my roast in my Instapot and see if we're walking or not walking.
Get some things done.
Yeah, he was going to go blow leaves, and I haven't heard the leaf blower. I told him, I said, it's really cold outside,
Well,
because
maybe
he went and
he
ran
did a
some
test
errands.
run. Cindy's got beans in the crock pot.
I made beans earlier this week. Man, they were so good. I made red beans with wild rice, and it was yummy. It was very yummy.
Oh, Joyce stamps on tea bags in her last journal.
What 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 ink did you use? Did you use a permanent ink? I've got tea bags that I've used when I first started, but I haven't used them in a while. I should get some tea bags out to put in this journal. I definitely want to make it look pretty. I'll show it to you when it's finished. I'll do a flip through.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah, dry beans in the Instapot. You can't go wrong with that. It's so easy. You don't even have to soak them. I've probably cooked more dry beans since I found out how easy it was in the Instapot than I have frozen or otherwise.
Man, you can tell I've used these little light ones now because they're all blue. They have that blue tinge to them now. Maybe they won't after I wash them.
Teresa
Uh,
said she used her stamps on tea bags, the dried tea bags, and then colored them with the pencils.
oh, how fun.
Did you use your tip? Did you have it really sharp or kind of rounded off, like already used up some?
Oh, kind of dull.
Well, I'm just thinking, tea bags aren't the toughest paper.
No, they're not. They're very light paper.
That's interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting, Teresa. I used to bring my tea bags up here after I'd made tea. I make a gallon and a half of tea every day. 1 gallon is sweet tea and the other is sugar-free tea. But the tea bags, I would bring them up, and I've got a tub in this room, a bathroom, and I would lay papers in the tub and just put the tea bags directly on them. And then the next day I'd come and I'd move them until they dried out.
Hey, it works.
It worked. It worked,
It
and it was
works, then
easy.
hey, no, no,
And Bill
no.
said, "You better not stain that tub." So then I started getting worried, that it was going to mess the
Did you
tub
really stay
up.
the tub?
It didn't though. I would
Ah,
always clean it right after. This would probably be awesome if I took black.
ooh, that'd be pretty.
I bet I'm sitting here thinking I'm gonna get black and pick it
Go
up.
for it, girl. Ah,
I can tell I went on the hill today. My knee did really good. I stepped in a hole and it didn't dump me in on the ground.
well, that's good.
Yeah, and it was my new knee, and I was
Ooh,
so excited. I thought, oh, I didn't fall.
yay! And it's gonna have to
Yeah,
dry.
that's really what I thought. That's the way I felt about it. I was like, okay, man.
Yeah. Ah, goodness. I can't wait to see you pick this up. You have Tam Holtz watercolor pencils. I have Prism watercolor pencils.
Yeah, that's what
Prisma,
I've
excuse
got.
me.
Prism.
I
I've
haven't
got some
tried some
others,
Holtz.
but the prisms are my nicest ones.
Yeah, I like my Prisma ones. They're nice.
When Zoe was in school, she had to have, that's what she had to have. That's the brand that they specified, and they said, and they need at least like 30 something colors.
They're so expensive.
And we went in to get them, and they were going to be like $140. I said, oh no, oh no, that's not going to work. And they didn't have the next size down. So the lady that came to help us, she said, you know, she said, is she in a school that's requiring these? I said, yes, she's in an advanced art class. And, this is a school requirement. And she said, well, if you'll wait till next week, they're going to be on sale. She said, you can get the biggest pack for what the smaller one cost. And I said, are you serious? So I got her like the small pack, and I sent her to school with them. And I told her, I said, we'll try to go and get them when they're on sale. So we went, and they were on sale, and then there was a coupon. So we ended up
Yeah,
paying less than half price for them.
yeah.
And she got the big set. So part of those are over here now. We've tried to combine the two rooms, her craft stuff and what I had, so it's all in one place.
Let me get my bucket for me to put everything in to where I'm not carrying a bunch of junk and getting a mess.
Cindy, some people don't like beans in the Instapot. I've gotten to where I like them. I wasn't
Hey,
sure at first, but they're kind of cool
hey,
now.
Edna, you're missing it. We're cleaning up now, girl. That's
This is
okay.
just
You can
a,
watch the reruns.
hi, Edna. Okay,
He's
that's going
okay.
to have to just sit and wait. And
Yeah, that's going to take a while to kind of
yeah, it is. It is
think
because that
about
paint
itself.
is thick. It's going to think about itself. It's going to think about others too. It's not going to be selfish.
No, it'll think about others.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Huh? Oh,
Come on, Brer. Let loose. Give it up. Give it up.
oh no, you didn't.
Uh-oh. What
My
happened?
day, my there it went. I had to unlock it. I had accidentally put the acrylic for the that I use with my stamping because I was using it
Uh-huh.
on the little ones, and I put it on my big Joe on my 5x7, 5x8, whatever it is, 5x7 gel plate, and it stuck. I was like, oh, but
Woo!
no.
Yeah, it surprises me sometimes what will stick. If you put some on it, it may hang out for a little while.
Yeah, this is true. I'm gonna put this over here.
Well, I hear a blower outside, but it's not my husband. It's my neighbor.
Your neighbor must be out doing it.
Well, he was earlier, but I think he's back out again. He
Yeah.
he has a bad heart, and so he does things, kind of in shifts.
I was about to say probably shift one. So he's just kind of taking it easy.
Well,
Oh
yeah,
man.
he's do all the time doing something. He runs around like a crazy man, picking up his grandchildren, taking them here and there, so their parents don't have to leave work. And I mean, we're not talking about taking them a little ways. Um, they have to go 30 miles to where they play in leagues. So
Yeah.
if something ever happens to him, they're going to be pitiful. None of
It's
them's
gonna
gonna
be
know what
sick.
to do or how to fix anything.
Yeah,
I ended up with pretty envelopes today.
there you did. And none of the addresses or anything are showing that I see
Mm-mm.
anyway.
This one, it's got a little bit, but
Yeah, you can slap that corner with some darker colors and be done with it.
I'll put flowers on there. I'll
Yeah.
just overlay something on it. And this one will get a little bit more. But the colors are not bad.
No, they're not bad at all.
This one's this one's kind of blah.
Different.
Well, it's that sepia ink
Yeah.
is all it
It's
is,
coming
and
out.
it'll
Yeah.
reactivate when I wet it.
I'm talking to you and peeling this briar.
Yeah, I've got some new ones to work with as soon as they dry.
She's gonna. Cindy's gonna go live instead. She was recording since we're wrapping up here. She's gonna go live instead.
All right, Cindy.
Bye, Cindy.
I hope everything goes well for you.
Just here. This little bugger is so thick with paint. It's not even funny.
Get this out of the way. I'm gonna see if I can get mine to give it up.
To give it up,
Yep, give it
I'm
up.
gonna have to soak. I have a feeling this is. Yeah, I think my brother's mad at me. Come on. You don't want to live here. Come on.
I'm run away from home. I don't want to live here anymore. Get me off of this prayer. Get me off.
Get me off. Get me off. What do you mean you put me on a piece of paper? What are you going to do with me? Well, I'll throw you in the trash.
Oh, getting some action. Let's see if we can make it happen. That'd make my day.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to do a kind of a flip through of what I got done today while you're playing. Trying to get your brayer to do something. Not that I
Yep.
have much to show today. Not that I have much to show.
I don't know. You can go single screen so they can see it really good.
Oh, that's okay. They can see it. A little grungy here. A lot of grunge. I got a lot of grunge today. Now I know why. It's because I didn't take care of them first.
Yeah, I did not know.
I didn't either. We're
I had
learning
no
something new every
idea.
day.
It just doesn't for me. You know, when I get something, I think, okay, it's ready to go.
Yeah, I'd never. I don't believe I did it with my first my little 5x7. I think I just went for it.
Yeah, I know I did because I didn't know any better.
No, I didn't know no better.
Kind of the saying, if when you know better, you got to do better.
Oh, when you know better, you know how to do better.
Exactly.
Ugh. Chunk off here. Good. Keep messing with this. I'm gonna spray it with water.
Well,
Let's see.
water. If you do water, it will break it down.
Yeah, it'll break it down all over my hand.
No, it won't break it down over your hand. You just
Ugh.
get this old grungy paper and roll. This has got pretty colors, and I know they're there. I just want them to come off.
Let me get this stuff off there. Get in there. put you over there so I can play with you in a little bit. There. See if we can't get some of this stuff off this here.
What you doing for supper tonight?
I ain't got a clue. My husband's one of those that I go, hey, do you want me to get something done for dinner? No, I don't know what I want. Okay. So he may be going to get Jersey Mike's, or we may have pizza. I don't know what.
I've been wanting pizza. You know, it's not really good for diabetes, though. Definitely not.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes we do it. Usually, if Zoe asks her daddy if we can have pizza, we usually get pizza.
Yeah.
And he loves it. It's just, you know, we all pay the price when we eat pizza.
Yeah.
It has those unwanted side effects of causing bloating, and we have to get one regular pizza and one gluten-free, so, you know, it runs the price up.
Yep. Well, my husband likes plain cheese pizzas. I'm sorry, I'm a pepperoni girl.
Well, that's kind of how it is here. I mean, Bill's just, you know, he wants his just extra cheese on it. That's all he wants. But he will get bacon and beef, but Zoe won't eat that. So usually what we used to do is we would order one cheese and one pepperoni.
Yeah.
But then Martine became gluten-free first, and we had to start doing the gluten-free thing. And now Zoe has to have the gluten-free, so they share a pizza, and Bill and I share a pizza.
Yeah.
And I used to love to make homemade pizzas when the girls were little. They still have good memories, you know, of us making homemade pizzas.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, Teresa's having cornbread tonight. Butter beans and cornbread.
Cornbread and butter beans.
I could make a meal off of that. You
and me both.
I was raised on beans. I could eat beans all week long. Any variety. I wouldn't even care. But I'm the only one that eats them now.
Really?
Zoe don't eat beans at all. Any kind.
Why? She just doesn't?
She doesn't. She'll eat corn. She'll eat broccoli if it's not cooked. Cauliflower if it's not cooked. She'll eat mashed potato, any kind of potatoes, pretty much.
Yeah.
But she's real funny about food. I'm sorry?
My husband tells me I'm real picky. And I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a picky eater. I mean,
I am.
In our house, you ate what was on the table or you didn't eat. I mean, that was your choice.
Yeah.
You either do or don't. It didn't make no difference because there would be somebody else to eat your food if you didn't want it. That was one of my favorite things, is to be walking home from where the school bus dropped me off and get about halfway home and smell pinto beans cooking.
Yep.
And my mama made the best cornbread ever. I mean, it was delicious. Nobody ever came around that wouldn't eat her cornbread, even if they didn't like it. And I wish I could make it the same. I mean, I know what she did, but it just never tastes the same.
Never tastes the same?
Mm-mm. Nope. I told my niece, she keeps trying too, and I laughed. I said, I guarantee you there was something that woman put in there that she put when nobody was looking. Because my niece and I both are pretty reasonable, pretty good cooks. You know,
Yeah.
we duplicate recipes just by tasting most of the time. And she
Yeah.
said, I still can't get it right. After all this time, I still can't get it right. And I said, I'm telling you, she did. There was something that she put in it that she didn't tell us. And the
Yeah.
same thing with potato salad. We can get close, but not
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 quite, huh?
there. Yeah.
It's here.
All right. I think this is done.
You done?
I think I'm done.
I think you're done. Well, we'll have to get back at this next week, Lisa.
We will. We will.
We should.
Yeah, I know I've got a couple of appointments, but they're morning appointments next week, so I don't have anything on Friday. So maybe we
that's
can do it
good.
again on Friday.
Yep. Let's do that.
All right.
Let's
That
let these
sounds
lazies
good.
go. All we're doing is cleaning up and pilling around trying to get junk off. What? Wait a minute. Spinach and melted smoked provolone.
Oh, that sounds really yummy. That sounds good.
That sounds good.
That's anything with cheese. At our house, you know, if there's no cheese in the refrigerator, you know, they're thinking starvation is near.
Yeah, they're just sure that
Yeah, the apocalypse. You know,
it's coming, and oh, good night. Did they run out of cheese at the grocery store or something? What's the deal?
we went 2 weeks and couldn't get cheese
Oh goodness.
well, we couldn't get the kind of cheese that everybody likes.
Yeah.
And Bill said, "Do I need to start going store to store until we find it?" And I said, "Well, you're welcome to do it." I said, "You know, we put no substitution on our order, so I mean, they're not going to give us something else. They're going to wait until they got the right stuff." So he went to a couple of stores, you know, that were local, and he found the cheese, and he was like, "Whew!"
That's good.
He was like relieved, like he looked like a little kid, you know, that found the ice cream truck. I'm gonna have to clean all this off now.
Yeah, you are.
Nah,
You're gonna have to use tape on that. Bad.
that's the backside. It's bad too. If I use tape, I can use it to put it on something. I don't think I have any packing tape up here though. Let's see. Look. Oh, what is that?
You done found something, huh?
I got something. I don't know if this will pick it up or not. Never tried masking tape. It's what's in the closet.
See, I want to see how this does with masking tape. I've always used the packing tape, the white.
Well, that's what I want, but we usually have the packing tape downstairs.
No,
it's not going to do anything. It won't pick it up.
it ain't doing nothing but laughing at you, Lisa.
No, it ain't even doing that. It's rolling up and said, it's cackling. It's doing some Carolina cackling.
Oh.
Oh no, it won't do nothing. Wait a minute. Maybe I do have packing tape. Just have to get off my butt. Get out of my chair. Nope, I am out.
Oh.
I got wrapping paper tape.
That'll work.
It's probably as old as I am. It came from one of the grandma's houses.
Yeah.
No, it won't pull it up off of this.
It's not sticky enough.
Nope, not strong enough. Nope.
That ain't working.
That's a nope.
Yeah, that was a quick nope.
I'll have to go get a roll of packing tape off the shelf downstairs.
Okay, well, you want me to let you go, girl?
Yeah, I need to get that roast in so it won't be late when we eat.
I hear you. I hear you. Y'all have fun. I'm glad that y'all are here. And yes, Teresa, I love it. I'm gonna get it cleaned up and oiled up, and it'll be really ready to go next week. Each one of them will be. I will see you later. Thank y'all. It's been real fun, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.